Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Today I am going to share the details of CGTMSE, CGFMU, CGSSI and CGSSD. Today I am going to share a clear and simple overview of four important credit guarantee systems that play a vital role in supporting micro, small and medium enterprises in India: CGTMSE, CGFMU, CGSSI and CGSSD. These schemes have been launched by the Government of India to help entrepreneurs and business owners to get easier access to credit, improve financial stability and encourage growth in manufacturing, services and trading sectors. Through these guarantee schemes, borrowers can receive loans with reduced collateral requirements, structured support, and better credit flow, ultimately helping MSMEs strengthen their foundation and expand confidently. CGTMSE Credit Guarantee Fund Trust for Micro and Small Enterprises Guarantee Scheme of the Credit Guarantee Fund Trust. Eligibility for CGTMSE coverage. Credit facility sanctioned to micro and small units defined as per MSMED Act 2006 on the basis of investment in plant and machinery equipment. Credit facility sanctioned to borrowers engaged in wholesale trade and educational or training institutes. Credit facilities sanctioned to agricultural activities such as fishing, poultry, dairy, etc. Units under both the sectors via manufacturing and services including retail trade can be covered under CGTMSE. Units should be engaged in the activity as approved by CGTMSE for coverage. Maximum quantum of loan to a single borrower eligible for coverage should not exceed rupees 10 crores. For loans above rupees 10 lakhs, partial collateral security may be obtained. Term loan as well as working capital, both fund-based and non-fund based, can be covered. Composite loan also can be covered under the scheme. For further details regarding the scheme, please visit this site www.cgtmsc.in. CGFMU Credit Guarantee Fund for Micro Units Guarantee Scheme of Credit Guarantee Fund for Micro Units. Purpose: for meeting the fund-based working capital and term loan and non-fund-based BG and LC requirements of units and borrowers in a particular cluster. Objectives: to frame cluster-based in schemes for providing assistance to a pool of borrowers engaged in common business activity in a particular geographical area. Nature of facility: working capital, term loan and NFB LCBG limits. Quantum of finance: the quantum of finance to an individual borrower in a specific cluster should be need-based and to be assessed as per requirement of business. Identification of cluster: to be identified as per potential available in the cluster. Minimum 30 units should be active within the cluster. A cluster may be defined as a geographical area within a range of say 200 km to 250 kilometers. All the units in the cluster should have proper backward forward integration linkages. Cluster identified by UNIDO, Ministry of MSME. Eligibility criterion for individual borrowers under cluster: all business entities engaged in manufacturing and services should be classified under MSME as per MSME Act. All business entities should have valid GST registration wherever it is applicable. Security criterion for individual borrowers: CGTMSE covered accounts. CGTMSE coverage should be obtained in all eligible accounts. Coverage under hybrid security product of CGTMSE should to be encouraged. Non-CGTMSE covered accounts: for working capital, minimum CCR is 0.65. For term loan or composite loan, minimum FSCR is 1. For more information, please send SME to 766-902-1290 or just give a missed call on 8010-968-334. CGSSI Credit Guarantee Scheme for Stand Up India. A guarantee scheme of Credit Guarantee Fund for Stand Up India. The scheme, known as the Credit Guarantee Fund for Stand Up India CGSSI, to be managed and operated by National Credit Guarantee Trustee Company Limited NCGTC, a wholly owned trustee company of Government of India. Purpose: the central government wide Ministry of Finance Department of Financial Services, New Delhi, notification dated on 25th April 2016, has launched the CGSSI scheme for the purpose of providing guarantees to loans extended under Stand Up India scheme. The broad objective of the fund would be to guarantee credit facilities of over rupees 10 lakhs and up to rupees 100 lakhs sanctioned by bank and other financial institutions under the Stand Up India scheme. Eligibility: credit facilities sanctioned to scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, and women beneficiaries to start new project and greenfield projects and first-time ventures under manufacturing services or non-trading in non-farm sector. Tenure: term loan period as per sanction proposal. Working capital: 12 months from account opening date, which will be updated every year. CGSSD, Credit Guarantee Scheme for Subordinate Debt. Purpose: to provide guarantee coverage for the CGSSD to provide sub-debt support in respect of restructuring of MSMEs. 90% guarantee coverage would come from scheme and trust and remaining 10% from the concerned promoters. Objective: to facilitate loans through banks to the promoters of stressed MSMEs for infusion as equity and quasi-equity in the business eligible for restructuring as per RBI guidelines. Nature of facility: personal loan, term loan to be provided to the promoters of stressed MSME accounts. Quantum of loan: promoters of the MSME unit will be given credit equal to 15% of his or her stake, equity plus debt, or 70 rupees 75 lakh, whichever is lower. Security: the sub-debt facilities so sanctioned by MLIs will have second charge of the assets financed under existing facilities for the entire tenor of the sub-debt facility. Eligibility: the scheme is applicable for those MSMEs whose accounts have been standard as on 31st March 2018 and have been in regular operations either as standard accounts or as NPA accounts during financial year 2018 to 19 and financial year 2019 to 20. Fraud or willful defaulters' accounts will not be considered under the proposed scheme. Personal loan will be provided to the promoters of the MSME units. The MSME itself may be a proprietorship, partnership, private limited company, or registered company, etc. The scheme is valid for MSME units which are stressed vis-a-vis SMA2 and NPA accounts or as on 30th October to 30th April 2020 who are eligible for restructuring as per RBI guidelines on the books of the lending institutions. Margin: the promoters are required to bring in 10% of the sub-debt amount as margin money or collateral. Rate of interest as applicable. Repayment period: the tenor of sub-debt facility provided under CGSSD shall be as per the repayment schedule defined by the lender, subject to a maximum tenor of 10 years from the guarantee availment date or March 31st, 2022, whichever is earlier. The maximum tenor for repayment will be 10 years. There will be a moratorium of 7 years maximum on the payment of principal. Till the 7th year, only interest will be paid. While the interest on the sub-debt under the scheme would be required to be serviced regularly or monthly, the principal shall be repaid within the maximum of 3 years after completion of moratorium. Prepayment of loan is permitted at no additional charge or penalty to the borrower. Guarantee coverage: 90% guarantee coverage would come from scheme and trust, and remaining 10% would come from promoters on the credit extended by MLIs under the scheme. The guarantee cover would be uncapped, unconditional, and irrevocable credit guarantee. Guarantee fees: 1.5% per annum on the guaranteed amount on outstanding basis. Guarantee fee may be borne by the borrowers as per the arrangements between the borrower and the MLIs. Processing fees waived, however, other related charges will apply. For more information, please send SME to 7669021290 or just give a missed call on 8010968334. In conclusion, CGTMSE, CGFMU, CGSSI, and CGSSD together form a strong support system for MSMEs across the country. Each scheme is designed with a specific purpose, whether it is to provide collateral-free credit, cluster-based financing, support for the new SC/ST and women entrepreneurs, or assistance for stressed MSME units. By understanding these schemes, entrepreneurs can identify the right financial support suitable for their business needs and make informed decisions for long term growth. These initiatives reflect the government's commitment to empowering small businesses and ensuring that MSMEs continue to be the backbone of India's economic development. Disclaimer: the information provided in this presentation is for general awareness and educational purposes only. While efforts have been made to ensure accuracy, the details of the scheme's eligibility criteria and guidelines may change from time to time as per government or institutional policies. Viewers are advised to verify the latest updates from official websites, respective banks, or authorized sources before making any financial decisions. This content should not be treated as financial advice, and the creator is not responsible for any errors, omissions, or outcomes arising from the use of this information. Thank you very much for your patience. Please like and share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel.